Welcome to today's class in honor of the Hospice of the Western Reserve. I have a personal connection with the hospice. They are currently caring for my mom, which is utterly meaningful to us, especially now with the quarantine, because I know that they are an extra set of hands when we can't be there. It takes a special person to have such compassion. The word compassion is rooted in a Latin word which means to suffer with. Right? That's the basis of empathy. And so we all, to some degree, can relate to that idea of suffering. But then there's the suffering that's a normal part of life. And then there's a suffering that is compounded by the stories we tell ourselves. So in that way, this practice today, let's help us decipher the difference between the two, So let's allow this practice to be dedicated for others who are taking care of those who can't take care of themselves. And in some ways, that's us, right? So come to your spine and either rest in Supta Baddha Konasana and draw a palm to the heart and then draw a palm to the belly. Or you can stay seated. I'm going to start seated here. But again, a palm will rest on the heart and a palm will rest on my belly. And I'm just going to connect to that place between my passion and my knowing. And I'm going to let the breath drop my head into this space. Right? And this way, the breath allows us to meaningfully come in from the twisty, turny mind and into the knowing body. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel the palms rise in response to the in-breath. And feel the body settle in response to the out-breath. Let's take a few more cycles here. Inhaling and exhaling. Again, inhale. And exhale. And a third time, breathe softly in, completely out. If you're on your spine, gently roll yourself up to an easy seat. As you come to your sits bones, allow yourself to feel rooted. Maybe you move the fleshy parts of the sits bones away from the bottom. Maybe you're on a block or a blanket. And then gently draw the knees and the palms together. Palms face down. Notice the length to your spine. We're going to do some cat-cow movements here as you feel the palms press into the knees. Right, on an inhale, lift the heart forward. As you exhale, round the back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, round. Inhale, forward. Exhale, round. And just a few more times, building that mobility of the spine, right? A fluidity that moves in concert with the body and the breath. And then inhale and exhale. Lift to a neutral spine. Inhale, bring the arms above the head. Interlace the hands. Turn the palms towards the ceiling. And then gently feel as though you're pulling the fingers apart, right? Feel that traction, build a little more space between the shoulder blades. Yeah, again, feeling the shoulders continuing to drop from the ears. Take a full inhale. And then as you exhale, release that bind. Left hand to right knee, right hand behind you, lift up, and then gently turn over the right shoulder. Yeah, nice length to the spine. And then inhale, come back through the center. Again, interlace the fingers, press the palms up, and then imagine you're pulling the fingers apart. Keep an open heart and an open upper back, right? Carrying nothing, right? But allowing yourself to feel that space of compassion without the burden. Yeah, breathe in, breathe out. And then release, right hand to left knee, left hand back. Lifting the heart, take the crown of the head high, and then turn over the left shoulder. Breathe. Again, inhale and exhale. And inhale, come back through the center. Palms to heart. Take a moment. Again, consider maybe that person in your life that has loved you unconditionally, compassionately. Allow that sensation to pull you through the practice, through the quarantine as it is today. And then when you're ready, let's bring ourselves to a tabletop pose. Shoulders over wrists and hips over knees. Again, cat-cow, familiar pose, but yet somehow new, rounding the back, dropping the belly, rounding the spine, dropping the belly, and rounding the back. Nice. Neutral spine, draw the core in. Extend the right leg back, keep the right foot on the floor, feel the back of the right leg engage. Keep the heart between the arms. Feel the purpose there as the spine lengthens. On an inhale, float the right leg. Option to also float the left arm. If that arm is floated, take the thumb up and draw the shoulder back. Feel your center light up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen, stay here, get a little longer. And then gently the left palm comes down, right foot past the left side of the mat or the floor, wherever you're practicing, and take a peek over the left shoulder. Right, feel the right rib cage expand. Right, feeling those breathing muscles release. Inhale. Exhale. Gently bring the right knee to the mat. Supported side plank as the left arm lifts up. Yeah, again, find distance between the ribs. Feel the left palm float a little higher. Drop the head back. Right, lead with the heart. Breathe in. Left arm over the ear. And then the left palm down. Downward facing dog. Float the hips. Just walk out the dog here. Lift one heel and then the other. All right, checking in with the hands. Feel the palms open, pressing through the mat. And then come to stillness. Take a full inhale. Drop to the knees. Cat-cow. Around. Lower. Exhale, round. Drop the belly and around the back. Neutral spine. On an inhale, extend the left leg. Keep the ball joint of that foot on the ground, right? Feeling that length, feeling that connection to the ground, right? Allowing that connection to be the space from which the heart can pull forward. right? Nothing's dragging you back, right? You are sure of your center. And then inhale, float the left leg. Option, right arm forward, thumb up. And again, finding that strength to the spine, right? Strong back, soft front, right? This is the ingredient list for compassion, right? Breathing in, lengthen, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen, elbow squeeze. Inhale, stay, breathe in. Right palm down, left foot past right edge. Take a peek. Right, nice across that left side body. Breathe in, breathe out. Left knee to the mat, supported side plank. On an inhale, spin the ribs up. Press the right foot through the ground. The right arm lifts up. Breathe in, draw the head back. Take the right arm over the ear. And then draw the right palm down, downward facing dog. Beautiful work. Breathe deeply. We'll roll through a couple sun A's, just finding that movement that becomes your meditation. If you feel comfortable, maybe even close your eyes here. Inhale, heels lift. As you exhale, step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale and fold. Little bend of the knees as you rise all the way up. Reach. Take a side bend to the right. Inhale through the middle and to the left. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold forward, bend the knees, halfway lift. High plank pose, plant the palms. Breathe in, exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower. Make your way back to down dog. Maybe you roll through child's, maybe you come up to tabletop. There's no right or wrong way, right? Your experience is your experience, right? Allow yourself to recognize that, right? When the hospice workers come in to take care of my mom, right? There's no expectation, right? They are just there. They greet her as she is. They care for her as she is, right? There is dignity for her, there is dignity for them, right? That comes with an honest acceptance, right? Practice that authenticity here. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, heels lift. Exhale to the top. Step or hop forward. Halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach tall. Again, take those side bends through the middle to the left. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold forward, empty. Halfway lengthen. Exhale, plant the palms, high plank, breathe in. Exhale, lower all, maybe halfway down, low cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog as the toes curl under. Notice the breath and feel the ground below you. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale to the top, step or hop. Halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach up. Side bend through the middle to the left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend and fold. Halfway lengthen. High plank. Exhale, lower all or halfway. Lift the heart. Downward facing dog. Draw the hips up. Breathe deeply here. Nice. On an inhale, float the right leg towards the sky. Keep everything straight and aligned here. Palms, wrists, shoulders, hips.
Feel the right pinky toe internally rotate. Right, feel that sensation of pulling towards midline. Feel that right leg lengthen a little higher. Engage the glute. Feel that right foot press a little higher. Exhale, draw the knee to the nose. Three-legged dog, float. Knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Knee to nose. Lower the right knee. Supported side plank. Inhale, reach that left arm. Float the left leg. Right, finding that balance, that sense of core. Take the eyes towards the front of the mat. Step the left foot forward. Come into standing splits pose as the right leg lengthens. Inhale, lift, and fold. As the head drops towards the ground, feel the shoulders draw back from the ears. Breathe in, breathe out. And again, there's that internal rotation as the right pinky toe turns towards the floor. Feel the hips square. Then put a little bend in that left knee. You're gonna come all the way up to stand. Draw the right knee with you. Big movement. Cross right ankle over left thigh bone. Sit back, one-legged chair pose. Right, there's two kinds of suffering, right? There's the suffering that is just a part of life, and then there's the story we add to it, right? As you drop yourself into chair, right, know which one you're living in, the discomfort or the story, right? Breathe in, breathe out, right? And if you tend to get stuck in that story, breathe a little deeper. Nice. On an inhale, stand up, draw the right knee towards the chest, step the right foot forward, come to high lunge, the right foot back, high lunge, as you drop into the hips. Breathe in. Let's take a prayer twist to the left. Right, feeling the palms connect. Draw the chest towards the thumbs. Fire the back leg. Inhale and exhale. Nice. Inhale, unwind, reach the arms above the head. Hands to the mat, three-legged dog. Take that left leg up and back. Again, feel everything square. Palms, wrists, shoulders, hips. Left pinky toe turns towards the floor. Right, find a little more length between the palms and that lifted heel. Breathe in. Breathe out. As you exhale, draw the knee to the nose. Three-legged dog. Knee to nose. Three-legged dog. Knee to nose. Really pump that breath out. Lower the left knee. Supported side plank as the right arm lifts up. Float that right leg. Balance here. Draw the eyes forward. See where you're going. Bring the right foot to the top of the mat. Standing splits. Inhale, lift up. Lift the chest. Draw over that right leg. Again, sense the distance between the ears and the shoulders. Release the brow, the jaw. And then little bend in the right knee. Draw yourself all the way to stand. Bring the left knee with you. Yeah. Woo. Allow yourself to adjust. Left ankle over, right thigh, one-legged chair pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Yeah, really sense the challenge, right? But then meet it with that softness. Right, just showing up and caring for yourself. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, come all the way back up to stand. Take the left leg back. High lunge, land lightly, reach the arms up. Let's rinse that all out with a prayer twist. Left elbow to right thigh bone, palms touch, heart to thumbs, thumbs to heart. Breathe in, Breathe out. Another inhale and an exhale. Inhale, take the arms above the head, lift up. Hands to the mat, three-legged dog. Take the right leg up. This time, tip the hip and bend the knee. Right, find that release and then inhale, lengthen the leg, knee to nose. Three-legged dog, tuck, three-legged dog, tuck, supported side plank. Inhale, lift up, float the leg, look forward. Standing splits, top of the mat, left foot forward, take that right leg up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend the right knee and bring the right knee to meet the left, right? So that your knee and your foot are at a 90-degree angle, right? Find a steady breath. And then on an inhale, you're gonna lift the right hip up like a chicken wing. And as you exhale, you're gonna curtsy squat to the left. Try not to step on your glasses. And then inhale, come back up to that little chicken wing. And then exhale, lower to that curtsy squat. Again, inhale, open that right hip. Curtsy squat. Inhale, open. Curtsy squat. Inhale, open. Curtsy squat. Breathe in, breathe out. Stay here, maybe float the hands. Right, the hips, they are a beautiful place to store a lot of old stories. Stay here for another moment. Right, so when we can work those stories out, we get a little more aligned with the truth. Take that right leg up. And then stand all the way up. Draw the right knee towards the chest. Drop into one-legged chair pose. Breathe in. Woo, and breathe out. Yeah, right. Just allow yourself to feel it all. Let it be unsteady. Let it be messy. Let it be honest. And still breathe. Right, we show up. We show up and we do our best. And then we try again. Inhale, draw the right knee towards the chest. Take it back through airplane pose. Right foot to the back of the mat, high lunge. Take a prayer twist to the left. Yeah, stay in that conversation with the left hip. Right, it's a good one, it's meaningful. Breathe in, breathe out. This time, inhale, unwind. Let's reverse our warrior. Take that left arm up and over. Lengthen that front leg. Reach a little further. And then hinge forward. Triangle pose. Left hand to the left shin. If you have a block or prefer to reach the floor, do that. But see that your left hand is not hanging out. Use that lever of hand to leg, hand to floor, to really feel the rib cage expand. Again, there is a back bend here. Allow yourself to feel it. And take the eyes forward, hands to the top of the mat. Gently lower the right knee to the ground, Anjaneyasana. Inhale, reach the arms up. Draw the hands back, interlace the hands. And again, imagine that you are pulling the fingers apart. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, lift the arms above the head. Hands to the mat, three-legged dog. That left leg's gonna lift, tip the hip, and bend the knee. Right, feel a little more freedom across that left side body. Inhale, lengthen the left leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Three-legged dog. Knee to nose. Three-legged dog. Knee to nose. Supported side plank. Inhale, reach up, float that top leg, look forward, right foot forward, standing splits. Inhale, lift. Lift the heart and fold. And then you're gonna gently bend the right knee, bring the right knee to meet the left. Right, feel no gripping in the toes, right, feel the foot rooted. And then inhale, lift the left hip up, and then curtsy squat to the right. Inhale, chicken wing the leg. Exhale, curtsy squat. Inhale, chicken wing. Exhale, squat. 2 more, lift up and exhale. Right, just getting out of the hips and into the body. Nice, and then pause here. In this curtsy squat, maybe float the hands. Right, really connected to that right hip. Nice, and then inhale, come back to that chicken wing. And then little bend to the right knee as we stand all the way up. Cross right ankle over left thigh. Sink into that one-legged chair pose. Yeah, steady the breath. Right, breathing in. Breathing out. Nice. And then lift up. Float through airplane. And then land gently in high lunge, reaching the arms above the head. Take that prayer twist to the right. Yeah. And again, meeting the challenge, meeting the hard conversations with a softness, with an honesty. Inhale, unwind. Let's reverse our warrior. Take that right arm up and over. And then lengthen that right leg. Reach a little further. And then shift to triangle. Reaching forward. Landing gently. All right, see if you can't cultivate a little more release across the front body. When my mom had to engage hospice, she said, "It seems like such a dead-end proposition," which I appreciated her willingness to find some humor in the situation. It's a scary thing that we all face, right? That finalness to life. Yet when there are compassionate people around us, it takes the fear out of it. Breathe into the heart right here. And then look forward, come into that low lunge. Anjaneyasana, inhale, reach the arms up and draw the palms back. Lift up, head back, heart forward. Just take it all in, breathe it all in, and love it all out. Nice. Inhale, release the arms up. This time we're gonna meet in a high plank pose. No, you can always drop your knees if you need to. You can always take the feet a little wider. Again, feel the strong back and continue to breathe into a spacious heart. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Begin to really identify what strength feels like. It's not a hardness at all. It's a softness that shows up in the shakiness, so stay in it. Again, it's not about knowing what to do, it's about showing up. Breathe in, breathe out. Take another full breath in. Exhale, lower yourself all the way down. Whew. Get really, really close to the floor and connect to the beat of your heart. Be gentle here. Know that you can slow the heart simply by measuring the breath, maybe taking it in for 4 to 5 beats and then letting it out for at least 2 beats more, right? So 4 to 5 in, 6 to 7 out. And then an inhale, press the palms down, lift the head up, and turn it to the other side, just evening out the neck. There you go. Yeah, nice and easy, steady breaths in. Stack your forearms at the top of the mat. Let's put left arm under right. Let the head rest on that right forearm. On an inhale, begin to lift the right forearm and the head. Exhale, lower. Keep the pubic bone pressing down. Inhale, lift, and lower. Not big movements. Again, inhale, lift, lower, inhale, lift, stay here. Press the floor away from you with the left forearm, right? Keep the head, the right arm hovering. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Exhale, lower. Roll your hips from side to side. Let's drop into Sphinx pose. So both forearms now parallel to each other. Again, pressing through the pelvis, feeling the elbows press back, lift the heart. And then lower yourself down, right forearm on the bottom, left forearm on top. Again, allow the forehead to rest. Connect to your lower half. Feel the lower half engage. Inhale, lift the left forearm. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And lower. Inhale, lift. Lower. Lift and stay. Noticeably pressing that right forearm into the ground. Feel that right shoulder complex turn on. Feel the back get a little longer. Exhale, release. Drop the legs side to side. Come back through a child's pose. Toes together, knees wide. The head, the heart drop towards the ground. And then feeling the palms root down. Know you can stay here, or you can begin to actively lift yourself up and back to a downward facing dog. Floating the right leg. Tip the hip, bend the knee. Draw the right knee behind the right wrist. Half pigeon pose. Right, feeling that left leg extend back. Maybe take a peek. Look at that left leg. Feel it moving towards center line. Drawing the chest up. Feel the front and back legs pull towards one another for a moment. Your right hip's probably off the ground. That's okay. Right here, just feeling that length and that connection to center. And then gently lowering the forearms to the ground. Maybe the whole chest rests on the ground. Right, there's even an opportunity here to thread the needle. You can take the right arm, the left arm under, and then reach the right arm around the low back, finding the left toes. This is just a twisty option if you want to feel a little opening across the front of the right shoulder, the back of the left. And gently release the bind if you have it, or press yourself up. We're going to draw the sits bones to the ground and open up to a wide-legged seat. See that the toes are lifting up and the knees are not locked. Feel the chest rise, arms rise. And then rooted, begin to fold forward. Again, stop where you stop. And then gently let the chin drop towards the heart. Practice the art of surrender here. Any deep sensations, pull the breath in and allow that sensation to soften. Maybe in that softening you can explore it a little more, right? But we're not fighting any sort of shift. We're not resisting a shift. We are softening into it. Meet yourself with compassion. And then inhale, begin to walk the palms towards the sits bones, lift the heart. Bring the palms to the front of the mat. You can roll through a vinyasa. That might feel good. Lifting up and downward facing dog. We're going to switch sides. That left leg is going to float. Tip the hip, bend the knee. Left knee to left wrist, half pigeon. Again, let's pause in the strength, right? Feeling that front and left legs pulling towards one another. Right, feel a little lift to that left sits bones. Breathing in, breathing out, and then exhale, gently bring yourself down. Your version. Again, maybe you thread the needle. This time it would be the right arm that slides under, the left arm wraps around, reaches for the toe. Steady in the breath. Keep coming back to the soft depth of the inhale and the sweet release of the exhale. And if you have a bind, unwind it. You're going to roll onto the left hip, coming into that wide-legged seat. Sits bones rooted, arms lift, toes lift. A little forgiveness in the knees, and then hinge forward from the hips. Inhale, begin to lift yourself up. Draw your legs back to the top of the mat. Bring your spine to the ground. Draw the knees towards the chest. Rock a little from side to side. Hang on to the right leg. Stretch the left long. Flex the left foot, draw the right knee towards the right armpit. Inhale through the center. Interlace the hands behind the right thigh. Take the right leg up. Flex the right foot. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bend the right knee. Draw the knee across the body. Spinal twist. Take the eyes over the right shoulder. Inhale through the center. Draw that right knee up a little more. Let it go. Inhale, full body stretch. Left knee towards the belly. Flex the right foot. Draw the left knee towards the left edge of the mat. Inhale through the middle. Hands behind the left thigh. Take the left leg up. Flex the foot. Bend the left knee. Spinal twist across the body. Eyes over the left shoulder. Inhale through the center. Shavasana. If you prefer Supta Baddha Konasana, so feet together, knees fall open, or constructive rest, if there's a final rest that's calling to the heart, calling to your knowing, then take it. Just allow yourself now to really release into the practice. Release the breath. Again, pausing in a space of gratitude to all of those meaningful workers who support those that need it the most, those that can bring calm from fear, whose only mode of operation is one from love. Stay in your final rest as long as you can muster. If you need to go about your day, then gently travel to an easy seat. Courage to the spine and ease to the heart. And a little clarity to the mind. Thank you so much for sharing your afternoon with me. Thank you for joining me in a space where we could dedicate our efforts towards a worthy cause, one that is, again, truly meaningful to me, the Hospice of the Western Reserve. Thank you all so much. So grateful. Namaste.